the general. It's time for independence.
Hello, Liberia, and to everyone listening across the world. This is not just an auto conversation, this is a movement of thought. Welcome to Independent Minds for a Better Liberia, the platform where truth is not filtered, where ideas are challenged, and where the future of our nation is discussed with courage and clarity. Here we do not echo the crowd, we question it. We don't fear power, we confront it. And we do not accept silence, we break it. I'm your host, Munel Kishen, aka The General. Stay with us as we speak boldly, think freely, and work together for a better Liberia. Because change begins with an independent mind. Do you have an independent mind? Let's find out.
For a better Liberia. Independent mind. Let the people speak. Independent mind.
This is our show. The Independent Minds, you're listening, is for you and myself. It's for we, the ordinary people. We tired for these people fooling us. We tired. Come 2029, we will decide for Liberia. They need us more than we need them. Your vote and my vote are very powerful, so we should think out of the box. We shouldn't allow them to fool us. Anytime you want to come on the show, anything you want to say, the only thing don't cost. It is free. You're free to come on the show to say whatever you want to say. This is your show. It's for the ordinary people. It's not for the big shots, because they're sitting down, they're enjoying themselves. So this time we got to educate each other. I will learn from you and you will learn from me. And at the end of the day, we'll have a good Liberia that your children and my children, the woman in the market, the people who trying to send a child to school, will be able to do it. We will try our best. We will bring good government to make sure they create job for us. Our children will not be all over the street. So this is the independent mind. Whether you support CDC, UP, ANC, CMC, you have your own mind, your own thinking. Do not allow politicians to use you. Think for yourself before you cast your vote. We tired with this two party. This is General. Let's start the show. Good morning. Can you hear me?
Good morning, General Arden.
Well, thank God. How's everything with you there?
Yeah, everything is okay. I'm going to get it. We are doing well.
Okay, we're not on Kia Radio today because there's some technical difficulties. So today we will be opening the lines to our people, and so just put me on mute. When I finish, I will tell you to open the line. Okay, good morning, Liberians. Good morning, and those of you in Zwedru, Grand Gila County, I want to say good morning to you and a happy weekend to our people, and also Liberians who are living abroad, and those of you who are listening to us on YouTube, Facebook. Welcome to Independent Minds for a Better Liberia, your weekend platform where voices are heard, ideas are tested, and the future of our nation takes center stage. This is the People's Program where we break down the issues that affect everyday Liberian, the cost of living, job opportunity, education, healthcare, and leadership that must answer to the people. No politics as usual, just truth, accountability, and real conversation. Please, this is your platform because we know a nation does not change by laws alone. It changes when the people speak and leaders listen. So on the Independent Minds, you are free to give your views. I am your host, Munel Quen Kishe Jr., the General. I'm live on Top FM in Zwedru, Grand Gila County, and we're also streaming on Facebook, YouTube. Call in, be heard, and be part of this change. So this is the Independent Minds. We will be doing something today. We did it last week, and we'll do it. We'll start a new one tomorrow. The last time we asked ourselves the questions, if we are in the second round in 2029 and election is held and two parties, nothing is impossible. We should stop saying never, never, never. We said never Joshua became president. In fact, we started with Ellen. We thought Ellen was never going to win the election in 2005. We said she was never because she came with Charles Taylor. Then later on again, we said President Weah would never be president. He became president. Then again, we said Mr. Bwaka would never. Today he's president. So never is something that belongs to God. Only God knows the destiny. So when we, the Liberian people, say that John Brown will never become president, no, that means you are not a human being. You are wrong because you don't know the future. You don't even know your own future. You don't even know how long you're going to live for. But we always got to speak truth and also speak positively. So my question to you today, if today is 2029, if today is 2029, and to our surprise, there is no George Weah in the race. Weah is not in the race. And it only come down to Alex Cummings and Joseph Newman Bwaka. There's no CDC in the race because you will still have to vote. Even if it come down to George Weah and Joseph Bwaka, we will still have to vote. We'll have to choose one. So now, in 2029, it's George Weah and Alex Cummings and Joseph Bwaka. In a second round, who will you vote for? If you're sedition and you want to vote for UP, tell us that I am a sedition, but I will vote for UP. If you're UP and if you're Liberty Party and you will vote for Mr. Cummings, say it. Or if you're sedition and you think that you will vote for Mr. Cummings, say it. If you're UP and you think that you would not even vote for UP in the second round because you're tired, or maybe you're tired with the two-party and you want to change. Because when it reached to this point, we always say, so after this one, tomorrow, we will start a new poll that will say George Weah versus Joseph Bwaka in a second round. Who will you vote for when it comes to George Weah? And so today, we are ending the Joseph Bwaka versus GMB. The last two, and the last time we had it, George Weah won Mr. Cummings 3 different times. So you are free to say what you want, but it's not scientific. It's not 100% because some people will try to call 2 times. And please do not call 2 times. Do not. And what we want you to do, call the name of the candidate. You say Joseph Bwaka or Joseph Newman Bwaka, or you say Alexander Cummings. If you say ABC, it's not right because there are a lot of people whose initial is ABC. If you say JNB, there are other people whose name is JNB. So ABC is not just, it will not be on the ballot because we want to see if actually you can follow instruction. So we'll open the lines and for you to call in and cast your vote. So if you call more than 2, 3, more than one time, the guy in the studio will stop you from calling. So let us be fair. This is not an election. It's just an experiment, it's a pool. And also there are a lot of things been going on in Liberia. Yeke Koluba is out. Yeke Koluba is no more, according to them, but waiting for the Supreme Court. This was the same Yeke Koluba yesterday that supported this government. And some people are happy that Yeke is out. But this is a wrong thing that we're doing. We don't care whether someone is, I don't support Yeke because he's rude or because the way he speaks. But Yeke speaks the truth. But even if the way he speaks, it has nothing to do with you removing him. Because what Yeke said so much that warrant his removal. You know, it's so sad to see a bunch of lawmakers ganging up against somebody because you had a problem. It's like in the neighborhood, just because you and myself had an argument and you see me doing something good, you will not support me. That is wrong. Now they are on Amarakone. Amarakone said another one where he talked about the Guinean army, how they're strong, and Liberian army is not. They try to go after him. People need to speak their mind. This is not, first they say, oh, it's a treason. If Yeke say this is a Guinea land, today we remove Yeke, the Guinea people still occupy the land. But there are a lot of people who made statements concerning this border problem. We ourselves don't know. We're sitting down, whether it's truth, whether what is going on. We don't know. I don't know. You don't know. Nobody can tell you the real story. Every one of us just speculating. But Guinea is still at the border. So removing Yeke, Guinea left. When they say treason, that means you brought war, you gave information out while your country was fighting, or you try to overthrow. All these are treason. Now it's Arma Corner time. There are a lot of people who make statements concerning this land. But unfortunately, Yeke Kolba, some people are happy. Oh yeah, Yeke Kolba is out. So what is going on? You know, when you see these things happening, you overlook it until it will go all the way and it will affect another person. We are entitled to our day in court, whether you want to remove Yeke or not. Yeke must have his day. You must have a fair trial for Yeke. You can't just go because you have a rules, so you can just remove the man entitled to his constitutional right. So now he took them to Supreme Court and they're going to go back. So when they listen to the Supreme Court, I don't know. They might not even listen to the Supreme Court because, hey, Liberia, everybody try to show their strength. Today is them, tomorrow it can be you. So let's open the line. We're not going to waste no time. We ask you, please, please, do not insult, do not call names. All we want you to do, who you will vote for in a second round, if there's a second round election in 2029. And there's no George Weah, no other person, but two candidates in the second round. It's possible President Weah might not run. It's possible that ANC, CDC, CMC might all collaborate because the opposition are working. They must collaborate if they will remove UP. So there's nothing is off the table. It's possible that in 2029, you will see some collaboration with a name going against the UP government. So please, we ask you, this is your time. Call in and tell us who you will vote for if elections. So, and Alex, you should explain to them it's about the second round. The first round is over. Also, there will be another pool where we got Billy Tiawon Gonglo. We'll have the first round, but we'll only try the first four in a first round. So tell them if there's a second round today, and in the second round, you have Alex Cummings versus GNB, Joseph Barker, in a second round. Whether you CDC, you CMC, you Liberty Party, but your party is not in the second round, who will you vote for? That is the question. It's not about if election today, who will you vote for? No, because some people will just be joining us late. It will be a second round, who they will vote for. So open the lines, go ahead, take it from there. And I will be checking the score. And also, I want you to check the score too.
All right. So, folks, indeed, if you just joining us, we'd like to say good morning and good morning to you all. Welcome to the program Independent Man here on top 105.3. We are also live streaming on our Facebook page. So if you are just watching us, just joining us, let's welcome you here this wonderful morning. We have 15 minutes past 10 o'clock. It's correct from what I'm sitting here in studio. Today is Saturday, so like what General just said, right? If today was a second round in 2029 election between JNB and Elizana Kome, who will you vote for? So if you are for CDC and now CDC is out and we only have Alexander Comey and JMB, say yes.
I can hear you.
You get me now? Okay? Okay, you can get me clear? Can you say getting me? Wow, let me see quick. Can I okay now you can get me? You hear me? Wow, let me see. Let me check it and see. Can you getting me? Yep, so for like I was saying.
It's about the second round. The first round is over. Also, there will be another.
Can you getting me? Okay.
Yeah.
Yep, so like I was saying. Rest so folks, that's it. So if today was a second round between Alexander Comey and JMB, be a Liberty partisan or CDC, who will you vote for if second round was to head between Joseph Yuma Boaka and Alexander Comey? Who are you going to vote for? So let's open the phone line and hear you. Number supported through at 0776 105 105 0881 14 35 04 0881 14 35 04 0776 105 105 are the number supported through, and you will be live this morning. We pick up this person. Hello.
Morning, how you doing?
I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. Your name, where do you join us from?
My name is Tanya. I'm calling from Zobujwo.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you. First of all, I want to say thank you for the show, but I have a few observations before I will tell you who I will support.
Okay.
Mentioning the issue of Yeke comeback removal, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know the part of the responsibility of the media is also to educate, to entertain, and to inform. So we should be educating the public about the deeper responsibility. You take the oath of office as an elected senator or representative to defend the sovereignty of the state. So if your country, another country is having something that is not a potential conflict, and as a representative elected by a majority of the population, sit there and say this place belongs. So when a country is supposed to go to legislative proceedings to decide whether Liberia goes to war or not, so what do you think would be his position? That's the first thing we should even be preaching patriotism on the radio, educating the people, then even saying why they remove Yeke. That is your full vital responsibility as a lawmaker. Pour aside UP, pour aside CDC, pour aside her cousin, which of course I understand, even all of us who are winning, listening to him abusing all the time, we ignore it. But for it, man, to do that, the media should be educating the public and say it's wrong. It means you don't stand for the sovereignty of the state.
To the point.
Let the media educate the public about the voting. Cummings or Boaka.
Yeah.
Do we still have any coming to contesting the election? That's the first question. Number two, looking at decisions that he took 2023, so his people, you have to decide who you want to. So every election he comes and he doesn't win, he backs up and either he sees nothing. And you know, for me,
excuse me, listen, man. We just asked you a simple question.
So
without your advice, we accept your advice, but you
will vote for
wasting
who?
the time.
I will be voting for Liberia.
Okay, then
excuse
you will be
me.
having an
All the
invalid
candidates
vote.
that
Thank
may
you.
be, because you, I can't tell me who want to be in second round or
Okay,
not.
then just
So
go to the next caller. Go to the next caller.
thank you.
Thank you, bye.
0776-105-105-88-114-3504. 0776-105-105-88-114-3504. The question is just if there's going to be a second round between JMB and President let me say JMB say yeah, Elizana Kome and President Joseph Nyama Boaka comes 2029. If there are going to be a re-election, who will you vote for? Just an easy thing. If you vote for Joseph Boaka, say I vote for JMB. If you vote for Elizana Kome, say I vote. Who determine whether the two of them go second round? You and I can determine. And so the Liberian people have their choice. So we're just asking you a simple question. If there will be a re-election, who will you vote for? That's all. We did it last week between Joia and Elizana Kome. Now it's JMB. So just want to get a view on that. 0776-105-105-88-114-3504. We'll pick up this person. Hello.
Hello.
Your name, where do you join from?
Okay, so this is Charles Tupot
From where?
on Tupot Road.
Welcome to the show.
Yeah, sorry, I did not begin the show from the very beginning of the show, but I think there is a voting going on.
Yes. So if today are going to be a re-election in 2029 between JMB and Elizana Kome, who will you vote for?
I will vote for coming all day.
All right. Thank you for being part of the show. 0776-105-105-88-114-3504. 0776-105-105-88-114-3504 are the numbers supported you this morning. And you will be live here on top 105.3. 0776-105-105. We pick up this person. Hello.
Good morning, bro. How you doing?
I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. Your name, where do you join up from?
First, talking for on the round Johnson's Day.
Welcome to the show.
You are welcome.
Why? Let's hear you.
I mean, if like today was election between JMB and article Elizana Kome,
Yeah.
I choose Elizana Kome over JMB, bro.
All right. Thank you so much for being part of the show.
You're
So
welcome, bro.
suppose you can do the same, right? Just go straight to the point. It's not something here to waste of time, right? Yeah. 0776-105-105-88-114-3504 are the numbers supported you, and keep a course coming on 776-105-105-88-114-3504. 0776-105-105-88-114-3504. Let's hear you here this morning. Who will you vote for if today we're going to be a re-election between, or the second round between JMB and Elizana Kome in 2029? Who will you vote for? Determine that, Joe, we are already out, right? Who will you vote for? Let's hear you. 776-105-105-88-114-3504. 0776-105-105. We pick up this person. Hello.
Hello, sir. Good morning.
Good morning. Your name, where do you join us from?
My name is Aaron Winnie. I'm joining you from Rhode Island, USA. ANC partisan, of course. I will be voting for Elizana Benedict Kome. No more.
Thank
No
you.
less.
Thank you for being part of the show. We'll just do the same. Please call on 776-105-105-88-114-3504. 0776-105-105-88-114-3504. If today was second round between JMB and Elizana Kome, who will you vote for? Let's hear you. The last open 776-105-105-88-114-3504. The number supported you are going to be live this morning. 0776-105-105-88-114-3504. Let's hear you quickly on the cell line here. Let me see. 2 persons have a comments coming in. While we are waiting on the phone line, let me see if we can break in these comments from this person. 0776105105 776-105-105-881-143504 are the numbers supporting you will be live this morning. 0776-105-105-881-143504. You're going to be part of the show here this morning. If there's going to be a second round between JMB and Elizana Kome, who will you vote for? So Charles in the comment section say you vote for ABC 2029. Abba Gimme says ABC also. All right, so let's hear you. 776-105-105. The line is open. You can put a course in and let's hear from you. Who will you vote for? There's going to be a second round between JMB and ABC, Elizana Kome. If there was going to be a second round, 2029, who will you vote for? 776-105-105-881-143504. 0776-105-105-881-143504. And let's hear from you. 0776-105-105-881-143504. And you're going to be live here this morning on the program Independent Man. Let's hear from you. 0776-105-105-881-143504. The number supported you and going to be live here this morning. If today was second round between President Joseph Yuma Boaka and Elizana Kome, who will you vote for?
Okay, let me come in. Just put yourself on mute.
All right.
When you get any call, you let me know. Okay, to the lady who said that we're supposed to educate the people. You see, man, the first thing, you're talking about journalists or you're talking about talk show hosts who's supposed to educate the Liberian people. But you just came on radio and you could not even apply your patriotism or your citizen rights, because every citizen has a right to vote. You're not voting for Liberia. Yes. In a sense, you want a good Liberia. But if you say you will vote for Liberia, Liberia is not on the ballot. There are citizens on the ballot. And the first thing, you came up here to give information. You said because Mr. Cummings never came out publicly to support either one of these people. So you question it. No, it is not your duty to question it. You either vote or you don't vote. And also you said a problem between Liberia and Yeke made a statement. Who am I or you to determine the statement that Yeke made? The statement that Yeke made, was that a statement that took Liberia to war?
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Charles FM.
Your name, where do you join from?
I'm calling from Tano Road around the Friendship Market. I'm JBOG Taylor.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Go ahead.
Before I cash my body this morning, can you permit me to say something?
Go ahead. 30 seconds.
That's
what we're discussing. We're on the same discussion. Before I could call or later call on the show, telling journalists to educate us, I think she is taking the wrong direction. It is late for her to tell the journalists not to educate us. Yesterday, she never told journalists when Yeke was for her. When Yeke was moving, when Yeke was hero, when they were hearing Yeke yesterday, she never told the journalists that today, tell Yeke, let him talk like that. But now, is that a patriotism she's trying to show? Let people not use blame for me. to act like they are so patriotic than others.
Yes,
Even the judgment they carry against judgment, you think they are right? Or you want to use a show, or you want to use radio to add that you are more patriotic than others. Don't fool us. Don't tell journalists to educate us. Tell journalists what you think you can say. Now you will tell journalists to educate us. We are most educated. We understand what is going on in the country. Don't tell the journalists to educate us again. Just talk for yourself and live with the citizens. We will talk for ourselves. We will go to school and learn. Now the journalists will teach us there on radio. Now for the people, we look at Yeke yesterday. We knew what Yeke was doing was wrong. But you people were backing Yeke. It's today you know Yeke is doing wrong. Yeke was causing money around here. When Yeke was leading you to Lofa, you say Yeke was Zoe. And Yeke speaking as Zoe. Zoe don't lie. Zoe said the truth. You go and bring a machine there. Why the Guineans use a machine today? You're not free. We get a machine that was working there. You tell the truth because you're saying the truth. Then they tell the truth. Who owns them machine that were over the river? When they call today, that problem came to Liberia. Just sitting down the problem, you don't want to tell what going on. Send them. When do they come on air to tell all that? That is what happened that make the Guineans to cross to us. Our land will not live with Guinea. We're telling the Baka-led government that our land will not live with Guinea. Then they do everything in their weak way that our land will be free. We are not talking about taking from position. That's not what we are saying. But I was saying today, our sister who is asking her to educate her, let her tell her people that our land will not live with Guinea. Then the Guineans found a way to go back. I catch my vote for Arizona be coming. I thank you.
Thank you so much for being part of the show. 0776-105-105 881-14-3504 0776-105-105 881-14-3504, and you're going to be live on the show here this morning. The program Independent Man 0776-105-105 881-14-3504. We pick up this person. Hello.
Yeah, hello.
You're near. Where do you join us from?
I'm first of all calling from New Jersey.
First of all, welcome to the show.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, but even though I have my vote in, but can you allow me to say something?
Go ahead.
If everybody wants to say something, I think we'll be fine today. Just cash up vote.
Oh, bro, I bet you just a minute.
Give 30 seconds. 30 seconds.
All right, 30 seconds. Go ahead.
Okay, good. You see, I think everyone will go to school. I think everyone will know good from bad. Yeah. No one appreciate or going against Yeke. But you get about the main issue and start putting the Yeke over there in your house. How do they stand the issue and even yet then stop? You always remove Yeke. Where is the people land? You don't even say anything about it. So just grab a Yeke issue. Yeke removal is illegal. It's highly political. We all know. So nobody should kind of spin on air to say you know much better than other people. If you know better, keep it to yourself. So that's my saying on Yeke. Or let me cast my vote now. I think my vote, I better cast my vote for what they call Arizona Community or JNB. The mistaken vote, they already ahead to the I've got that in there.
All right, thank you. 0776-105-105 881-14-3504 0776-105-105 881-14-3504. If you just joining us, this is a question. If today was going to be a second round between JMB and Arizona Comey, who will you vote for? If today was second round in election 2029 between Joseph Yuma Boaka and Alexander Comey, who will you vote for? So you just put a call through on 776-105-105 881-14-3504, and you will be part of the show here this morning. So generally, go ahead. If any call, I will hit you.
Okay. Yeah, Jasmine. So you see, I want to applaud the last two that called, and they said it all. The thing is that Yeke said, "They learn my information I got is for Guinea." It never brought war to Liberia. you can't charge him. It's not a treason. If your country is at war and you give information out, it's treason. If you bring war to your country, it's treason. If you overthrow, it's treason. So what Yeke said, whether Yeke went against them, he disrespected them, still that's his right to speak. He was elected by his people to speak. He was not appointed. Today, they on Amarakone again. They say Amarakone said Guinea get 15,000 men. They got this one, they got that one. But what is going on with the land between Guinea and Liberia that we cannot hear? They don't tell us. They're not telling us the truth. Whether Liberia complained to United Nations, we don't know. Whether Liberia complained to African Union, we don't know. Whether Liberia complained to ECOWAS, we don't know. Whether Liberia complained to Sierra Leone. Now, let's play the devil. Let play it real. Sierra Leone president, Liberia's president, Guinea president, and also someone from Ivory Coast attended the meeting. So, why Sierra Leone president can say something? Maybe he was there, he know. So Mr. Bwaka knows the real truth of this land. We don't know. We're just the ordinary people. We are afraid. Guinea is on our side. And what happened to the machine they seize? So you see, sometimes it's always good to find out what went wrong. Instead of jumping in the middle, you must understand what happened, what brought this problem. Was there something going on there? Was there illegal mining? Because I listen to Tiawan Gonglo, I listen to other people who said the president should fire Nimane, the Minister of Internal Affairs, now local government, should fire them. Because something happened. What brought the force? Why Guinea entered our land, our country? Because you ask every Liberia, the land belonged to us. It took no matter how long, but we're not hearing nothing. What are the land for Guinea? What are enough for Guinea? Because some of us were not born. But when you look at the history, when you start to speak about history, then you will understand. And then again, like the first lady I called, just by my determination, just by the way she spoke, I know she's a UP or she's a UP supporter. She mad at Yeke. They mad at Yeke. But yesterday, Yeke was a hero. Yeke was on his way to Lofa County. Yeke said this, Yeke said this. And Yeke told them that if you do the wrong thing, I will go after you. He never hide his intention. Okay. I might not like the way sometimes Yeke speak, the way he speak, but everything Yeke tell us is truth. At the time, Yeke is an honest guy. If Yeke was not honest, he will not tell us some of the things he's telling us today. So this is what you do as a human being. Remember, I don't expect you to think like me, Liberians, if you listen to me. I do not expect you to think just like me. I don't expect you to think like Alex or to think like John. No. Everybody has their own way of thinking. Because when you get up in the morning, everybody has a goal. Everybody says, today, when I get up, I'm going to look for food. Suppose if I get up today, I'm going to church. Suppose if I get up today, I'm going to sit down and not doing nothing. If I will sleep the whole day. But why would you want to get mad? You say you're a citizen. You're supposed to vote. And guess what? Alex Cummings voted in the second round. Although he never came out publicly to support, but he still voted for somebody. And according to the Constitution, they say your voting is a secret. But also, it is your right to say it. Now you come out. If I expect you to say, yes, I will vote, but I will not tell you who I'm going to vote for. These are people who don't want you to know. But if I'm a UP man, I will tell you I will vote for UP. No matter whether Mr. Bwaka on the list or not, I will vote for UP. If I'm an Ellis Cummings man, I say, listen, whether Ellis Cummings on the list or he's not on the list, I will vote ANC. Yes. But you say, oh, if you come and say, well, that's a secret ballot, I will not tell you. But we are just doing a poll. The result from here, it means that you will win election. No. And this is how they do a real poll. But just because Liberia is not sophisticated, or real polls We will call the numbers. We'll get all these numbers. We'll call and say, hello, John Brown. Yeah, how are you? If election today, who will you vote for in the second round? Then we ask the question, then you answer, and we'll mark it down. Because we know we wouldn't just call a random number. But now we gave you the opportunity to call. But it's not scientific. Somebody might call 2-3 times. Or somebody might just call and give the phone to the next person, speak there, So all these things, but you just got to know how you stand it. Liberians, we're going through hell. Nobody should tell you that Liberia is okay. Nobody should tell you that one person has the magic touch. No. Government continues. Yesterday was president. We are today is Mr. Bwaka. Mr. Bwaka will leave power and there will be a new group of people. So when you're in this position, don't think that the next man cannot come there. Because I will tell you, UP is doing everything to remain in power. If the opposition don't come together, they are doing everything and they are sophisticated. They are putting everything in place. In fact, they will be having the money. They will use our money to campaign. There is not nothing hidden. The same thing we complained yesterday, today they're doing the same thing. They're doing the same thing. If you tell me you get a budget of $1.2 billion and the people of Liberia cannot feed it, no. How can you tell me that everything is good, but people, the ordinary Liberian cannot feed it? The man cannot send his child to school. So is that a wrong thing? Yeke said it. We will start to play all Yeke tapes. And we'll start to play all UP tapes when they were in the opposition. So you will know what they're talking about. They talk about war crime codes. War crime code close. Because Prince Johnson is there. Is Prince Johnson the only man at war crime code are coming for? There are so many Liberians. You get bought naked, other people still passing around. You get a lot of people who cause ordinary Liberian who disturb. But today, we're trying to do a selective justice. We see students from university protesting, they're arresting them in the street. It's wrong. It's wrong. So we should say, oh yes, it's right. Why are we in sympathy with leaders? Why are we in sympathy with politicians? Mr. Cummings, when after election, he would not vote for somebody. Is Mr. Cummings the only politician in Liberia? We had 20 political parties. Who they supported? The late Bromsky never came out to support anybody. Who Mr. Bwaka ever supported apart from UP? Why are you trying to do this? Oh, because I don't have to endorse. I myself, I voted in the second round, but I never endorsed anybody, but I voted for somebody. I never just say, oh, I will vote like bro, I vote invalid vote. Why should I waste my time to go invalid vote? And I will say this thing any day I can tell people, if there were 2 parties in Liberia, only 2, I'd rather join CDC. My reason being that UP is just like 2-way party. UP is just like 2-way party. UP think that they understand our problem. All they're there to do is to make themselves rich. They are the real elite of Liberia. Some of you people trying to accuse other candidates. Some of you people try to accuse people, but they are so sophisticated, they're making more money. Yeah, the last government, you could see some people doing a stealing, but this UP party, they are prepared to cheat the coming election and sit there and be joking. They are prepared. Why you think some of the representatives switching over to UP? Why you think what is this? Penal just switched to UP from CDC to UP now? That UP in power now, UP will do anything. UP will use it. So all this thing we're doing, CDC, that grassroots party, whether we like it or not, they're in the opposition. We are all oppositions. And we pray together that we all collaborate and bring the best. If we don't bring the best against UP, UP will remain in office. If we don't bring our best, no, we got to stop being sentimental. A lot of people love George Weah, but we should ask ourselves, the Liberian people want to change these 2 parties. How can they change this party? How can we change this party? How we can put them aside? 20 years, nothing have changed in Liberia. 20 years. Today, we're begging Guinea for current. Today, Guinea say, we're not giving you current. What are the current spoil? What are the electricity giving problem? They say, well, we got problem. You don't know why they say so. You don't know. But we stay sitting there. Our war being finished. Even our children in Liberia don't even know where the war started from. You think other one should be telling Liberia where the war started from? No. The government of Liberia supposed to put something up, that Buto era there, where they kill Liberians. Even the church in Monrovia there, the Lutheran church, government supposed to relocate these people and say, oh, build a new church, but that church should be like a museum because people were massacred at that church. You know what I'm saying? So there are certain things that we need to see to say this is what brought war to Liberia. What brought war to Liberia? Was the same election. Was the same disrespect for citizens. Maltreating people. You know what I'm saying? So if all these things don't happen, if we don't do it right, look, but we pray to God that there will be no war in Liberia. No war. Guinea can take our land or do whatsoever. It can take 20 years, 30 years, 100 years. If that land for us, we will take it. If that land for us, we will take that land. If that land not for us, maybe we're just wasting our time. But we got plenty of land in Monrovia, in Liberia, that we're supposed to develop. We ain't developed them yet. So Liberians, all these things, we got to stop being angry. Why are we angry with each other? Why are we angry with each other? Just because I support Cummings, you don't want to see my face. Just because you support Waka, I don't want to see your face. You support Joey, why? We got to get rid of all these things. So today, if there's an election in Liberia, you're a citizen of Liberia, you must vote. Whether you get two bad candidates, cast your vote for one of them. One there will be good. Who told you everybody get the same ways? Not everybody bad the same way. They get some people they corrupt, but they are good. They get some people are just good all over. Liberia, even with the Liberian people, do we let good people? We want some people can take some corners. But that's what we're looking for. We want honest leader. We want leader with honesty, empathy, and integrity. That's the three best things you can find in a leader. And every Liberian, if you are honest, and trust me, you will do things right. Because people who are honest, they don't steal. When they find something, they will give it out. And people who are honest, if they make mistakes, they will tell you, say, I'm sorry. People who are honest, they can't suppress you. People who are honest, they can't honor anybody. And people with integrity, they respect their name. They want for the name to remain. And people with empathy will feel sorry for you because they know what it means to sit in a wheelchair. They know what it means when a father is going to work and cannot feed his family. They know what it means that when an old man in the market, Man Teresa in the market selling and still cannot get profit. That means you have empathy. That's the thing, that's the three basic things of any human being. When you get the things in your corner, you will think different from people. If you get up in the morning today, you don't want to speak to me, maybe you just don't want to speak. It means that you hate me. It means that you hate me. So Liberians, we got to think out of the box. Not two parties in Liberia. Not two candidates in Liberia. Not two candidates. So tomorrow we'll start a new one. We are versus Joseph Waka. Who will you vote for? We'll start tomorrow. Then from there, we'll put Wea, Waka, Ellis Cummings, and CMC, and see who you vote for to go in the second round. To go in the second round. I'm doing something and you will understand what I'm doing. Because that is our mindset. And we'll do a poll. You believe that we should replace these two parties with a new face? Do you believe that Liberia need a new leader? Do you think that Liberia need a manager instead of politician? That's what we need. We need managers. Politicians are not managers. Politicians believe in interest. Where the interest lies is where they will go. Politics is part of every human life. But do we need manager? We need somebody who know how to create job. We need somebody who will tell us the truth. Our children got to go to school. We tired seeing our young children in the streets selling cold water. Country like Liberia, we're supposed to have a free education. We had it before, we can do it again. Free education for government schools, not private schools now. Because some people want to send their children to private schools. It is your right. We're supposed to have a free education for community colleges. Liberia got the money. We heard a few days, B Martin, collecting all this money. Imagine the people will stake a gold that costs $3 million. When they sell that gold, $3 million, how much is Liberia's share? 3%. Our own gold, we get only 3% out of $3 million. You do the math. The people come to your country, they did the gold, they take out the gold, $3 million gold is selling. You're only getting 3%. How much is 3% of $3 million? You do the math. So, Liberian, if you think that this is better, is this what you call better? We saw the vice president going there. Why should the vice president pretend that he don't know what happened to B. Martin when he was a senator? Now today he want to advocate that the people making more money. He was a senator when they signed that agreement. Why he never opposed it then? Why we should pretend? Because election is 2029. Maybe he will be running, so he won't clean up. After they enrich themselves, they won't clean up, they won't clean house. Because they got enough money not to run campaign, they're not looking for you. They got enough money to bribe you. They got enough money to bribe you. But yet it says some of us look and say, who is Mr. Cummings? And he say he get money, like he can create job. They say Jeremiah Kuhn used to sell gas in Lima. Jeremiah Kuhn had business. Since Jeremiah Kuhn became a senate or representative, senator, and then vice president. You're talking about creating jobs. Which are the job that he created in Liberia? Which are the business that he running to say he created a big job? Which are the job that Mr. Bouaga created? Or Madam Salif or President William? But we ourselves are the one who electing bad leaders. You know, they got two types of rogue in Liberia. They got the ordinary rogues that will jack your phone, steal your TV, break into your house. But if you buy lucky, they kill you. If they don't kill you, you will survive and you will get it back. But the particular rogue, they're not also, they want to get a rogue by themselves. But they got the other rogues, they are politicians. We the one voting for them. When we vote for them, they steal our future. They destroy our education, healthcare, everything they destroy it. And they make themselves rich. But we are the one who go behind and say, Muya, Muya. Oh, say, we the one that go behind these people and sing on the name whole day and praise them. We don't care. We do that. And also, they got 3 groups of people in the world. Some of you are sitting and wish that something will happen to you. You just sitting, you get up in the morning, you sit down right to the door and put your hand on your cheek and waiting for something to happen before you make a move. Waiting for John Brown to get rich so you follow him. Waiting for something to just happen, but you're not making no move. Then they get other group of people who just sit there and be wishing whole day. I wish somebody would come here and give me money. Oh, I wish I would see Mr. Smith. I wish my sister boyfriend would come here today. But you're not making no move. Then they get other people who making move. Who when they get up in the morning, they wash their face, they pray to God, boop, they go and hustle. Faith with all action is a dead faith. We all must be part of that last one. We all must make the difference. We must do something to get it right. Cast your vote. Don't overlook it. Don't say my vote, they can't count my vote. Yes, they will not count your vote, but your vote will be counted. If you sat down for 6 years, you say there's a problem. But on the day to vote, you say you're not voting, you're going to sell. On the day to cast your vote, you say, I just going to drink whole day. And most of the people don't vote. Let me tell you, most of the people that get a job, they don't vote. People going around, I tell you, know. Where you saw Archibald Bona voting in, Bushuban Keita, Mamaka Bilete, where you saw them voting, you ever saw them on the land voting, but I didn't want to get a job. You will only see the candidates. So I asked myself the question, let some of them tell us where they voted. Most of the people they get a job to. Eugene Fagon, he never voted, but today he minister, he LBS boss. Plenty of them. Jeremiah Pia, I doubt it if he voted. But every one of them got a job. They got from the port. Ask, they vote? No. But they all got jobs. But you sit in there, but you say you be praising these people. You falling in love with them. Oh, we got to try the pape. The pape get experience, 10 years experience, 30 years experience, 40 years experience. Oh, Ellis Commission get no experience. To do what in government? You got to work in government before you get experience. Who told you that? Who told you the school that you go to, your whole school that you go to, your education, you must get it for government job? No. When we look at experience, we know exactly what we're talking about. Somebody who has Ellis Cummings retired, he living in Liberia. What you should do, go around and go on Broad Street or come to the Grand Gillette County and say, I'll give everybody $5 for what? When he pay you for your vote, what do you think you're going to do? You got to get the money back, that business. And you yourself as a citizen, why are you allowing them to truck you? Why are you selling your vote? We don't want making the people frisky. Why should you allow somebody to give you $5, then you leave from District 1 in Grand Gillette, then you go vote to District 2, but you live in District 1? Why? Why you should allow the senator of Grand Gillette County to truck you from Monrovia to Grand Gillette to go vote for him? But you're not even living Grand Gillette, not because your mind apart from that. Why are you doing that? And then after the election, they will leave you there. And time to do by-election now in Monrovia, you can't vote because you register in Grand Gillette to vote. You register in Nima County to vote. But you can't vote in Monrovia because you sold your right to some district in Monrovia, in Nima. You leave from District 17 and go to District 16 to vote for $5. Then when you vote again, another $5, $10. They may give you $10 to denounce your own district and go in your district. $10 he gave you. Poverty can do plenty. So we are the problems. We the Liberians, we causing the problem. Look, if you die, you die. Poverty is a bad thing, but don't sell certain things in your life. Don't sell it. Don't sell your vote. Don't take your voting card and give it to somebody because you think you broke. Eh? If somebody come up and say they won't send you to school, I will pay your school fees, and they pay the school fees and say, I want you to vote for me. The man don't have to take your vote, but in your own conscience, for that man sending you to school is very important. You yourself will say, no, I got to vote for this guy. If you don't vote for that man, you're ungrateful. If you don't vote for that individual who pay your tuition, you're ungrateful. But not to give you $5, if that is sent to you, they give you $5. If you didn't eat the $5, nothing leave with you. The man president, he done with you. He done with you. He senator, he done with you. He pay you. So if you want to sell your vote, sell it for good thing that will benefit your future. Sometimes we let people come in our district to dig well. They put a well there for us, and we vote against them. Alex, anybody who want to come in with a telephone, let me know. So we make these people, they will come in our area. We make them to dig where they pay latrine. We turn around and vote for one other poor one who even get horse to sleep in. Then when they do the wrong thing, I will say, oh yeah, you know God punishing us too. We eat money. You want a person, don't eat the money. Don't eat the money. You say, oh, I want market, the zinc, no zinc there. The person take the hard money. They put the zinc. Time to vote, you run it away. You even vote for the person. Then you tell the person, even people in America would, as the woman told her, the children told the woman, well, Oma, you can't tell me who to vote for. The woman who's supporting them. You can't tell me who to vote for. So the woman, after everything, the woman stop or support. They cry. Yeah? They cry. The person you vote for, the person sponsoring you, the person you want to vote for. Yeah? If I were in Liberia and I'm working, and the person who's sponsoring me say, I won't see you in no politics. I want to see you in politics, or else, if I want to see you voting, I would not even be brave to tell the person, say, I will vote, sir. Because I won't spoil my way. If the person tell me, say, don't vote for Mr. Cummings, and the person sponsoring me, even I'll vote Mr. Cummings, I will hide it. But I would not tell the person, say, I won't forget it. You can't tell me who to vote for. Because you're voting as secret. But you check the person on and say, you can't tell me who to vote for. Oh, I don't want every time I send you money. Oh. But you wanted to send you money and you still vote for wrong person, trust me. It's not fair. So you see how everybody corrupt? Everybody, not everybody. They get some people who are principle minded, some people in Liberia, they catching hearted, but they stay in the ground. They say, I will vote, I will stay here, no problem. One day, Liberia will change. One day, Liberia will change. When will the citizen benefit? The $1.2 billion budget, what the benefit in there for us? When will the ordinary Liberian benefit? They talk about roads. You think we don't want roads? Which of the citizens in Liberia don't want roads? Which of the citizens in Liberia don't want road? You can be opposition whatsoever. You want roads. Nobody against road. But where are the jobs? Where are the? You can't go to hospital, healthcare, education, nothing. The farmers, no subsidies for the farmers. You can't subsidize school. That's why the school fees expensive. Those days, libraries will do it. Libraries will get money to private schools. Libraries will get farmer money. We will still try. Vacation time, all the students get job. Instead of staying in the street, they will go work to some kind of small company to get like $300 after vacation so they can buy the books. But if you don't have it today, who told you we can't go back? That's why we talk about youth initiative. And the youth, especially the youth are majority right now. The youth in Liberia, they're almost 60% male of the population. Yes. Because children who were born in 2000, who were born in 98, they are all 27 and 30 years old. You can't be 50 years old and call yourself youth anymore. You're 50 years old. Imagine the war started and a child was 14 years old. That 14 years war in Liberia make that child 28 years old. That child ain't go to school. That child finish. That child can still be removed. That child can be transformed. You don't need to know ABC to be a carpenter. You don't need to know ABC before you be a mason. You don't need it. But they can teach you the practical. But is the government investing in it? No. You can't take no child from the street or who can sleep in the market and force them to go to school when they get nowhere to sleep. Because when they come from school, they will sell the books. They will go right back. All these things are government responsibility with our community leaders. That's why we're telling you we need to get rid of these two parties. They're out of option. They don't have no new ideas. They don't have new ideas. All they do, they continue to pep you, give you small money. Don't worry, man, just vote for me. They love it. That's how politicians love to see citizens. So there's a difference between a technocrat and a politician. Technocrats are people who will build things. They will show you things, the real stuff. People who are not politicians, but they get into politics. Their ideas are different. The ideas are different. So, Liberians, I know you're tired to call today, and maybe because we're not in Monrovia on the other station today, because there's a problem. Tomorrow we'll be on there, and so you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 person calling today, and there are 5 that call. So where are the UP people? Are you afraid to vote for your candidate? Are you afraid to vote? And to tell you that most of these big people, they listen to radio. Some of them listen to radio. They don't call in and vote. That's how they don't vote at the polling center. This coming elections, our plan is to go to most of the polling stations. And in fact, is to go to the houses and put people on guard and see if they will leave the house to go vote. Especially the ones there in Monrovia. You sometimes don't see them voting. They just don't worry about the picking, they will go vote for us. Yeah. So opposition, we need to come together. We need to come together and select the best. This is not about you got numbers, I got numbers. And I know some of y'all, when we talk about president, we actually run. Your thing is a crime. UP is praying to God. They want to face him, President Weah, because they know that they can do anything to President Weah and they can get away with it. But President Weah served Liberia. I know you love President Weah, but he served Liberia. Let somebody else take the mantle. Let somebody else in the UP, in the CDC, but they need to come together along with the ANC, the CMC, all the opposition. You need to come together and you have the conversation. It is not us to tell you who to go as VP. That's not our business. You need to go together and talk to each other. Not the time they were lying, saying that Mr. Bwaka asked Mr. Cummings. Mr. Bwaka never, ever in his life asked Mr. Cummings to go as vice president. He never did. But I wouldn't want just running with propaganda lying. Now I say, UP know how to lie. They never did it. So let's make the last announcement. If nobody want to call, and we're not going to stay too long. And today is Saturday in my era, in your era. So let's open the line. And if anybody wants to say something, they can come up and give their ideas also.
All right. So, folks, and of course, that's it this morning. So we go back to the phone line again, pick you up, and let's hear from you. So numbers put it through at 0776 105 105 881 143504. 0776 105 105 881 143504 are the numbers of put it through to be live here this morning. Let's hear from you. If today could be, head-to-head between, let's just say, a re-election between ABC, Alexander Comey, and JKK, JMB, Joseph Yuma Bwaka, who will you vote for? If today was a second round between the both of them, who will you vote for? So let's hear you. 776 105 105 881 143504 0881 143504 0776 105 105. Let's hear from you. If today was second round between Joseph Yuma Bwaka and Alexander Comey, who will you vote for? 0776 105 105 881 143504 are the numbers supported through going to be live here this morning. The line is up there. Let's hear from you. 776 105 105 881-143504, 0776-105-105, 881-143504. You're going to be live here this morning on the show Independent Minds. Let's hear from you. We go on the line and pick up this caller. Good morning.
Hello.
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 Hello, you are live. Your name, where do you join us from? All right. 0776-105-105, 881-143504, 0776-105-105, 881-143504 are the numbers supported through. If today was second round between Alexander Comey, President Joseph Yoma Boaka in 2029, what will you vote for? If second round would be here between the both of them, Alexander Comey, Joseph Yoma Boaka, who will you vote for? Let's go on the line and speak up this person here. Good morning.
Good morning.
Your name and where do you join us from?
My name is Tuekwe. I'm calling from Point Quarter.
Welcome to the show. Let's hear you.
Yes. Yeah.
Why are you alive?
Yeah. I would like to vote for Joseph Boaka because what he did in the country, I love it.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you. 0776-105-105, 881-143504. If today was second round between Joseph Yoma Boaka and Alexander Comey, who will you vote for? 776-105-105, 881-143504. 0776-105-105, 881-143504. Are the number support teacher you're going to be live here this morning? Let's hear from you. 776-105-105, 881-143504. And let's hear from you. Who will you vote for if today was second round between President Joseph Yoma Boaka and Alexander Comey? Who will you vote for? Number supported through 776-105-105, 881-143504, 0881-143504, 0776-105-105. You're going to be live here this morning. Top 105.3. So the numbers also on the screen. You can just call the WhatsApp number if you're out of country and we'll pick it up this morning. 776-105-105, 881-143504. Let's hear you on the show Independent Man here this morning. Let me see. Vote for Alexander Comey. We want to learn and pick up this person. Hello. Hello. I don't know whether you have a network issue, so you have to just shake off someone, then you call back on the show. Please. Yeah, shake off someone, you call back on the show. 776-105-105, 881-143504. 0776-105-105. Let's go back on the line and pick up this person. Hello.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning again. I'm Julio Taylor.
More earlier.
Protest first, but I have a burning issue.
Go ahead, 30 seconds.
Go ahead.
Okay. I want to use this time to appeal to the government. We love our country, Liberia, and we love our piece of land that Guinea is occupying. The government went in 2 different times, and up to now, they have not tell us why they went to Guinea, why they brought, where they say, what was discussed, nothing. Today, the Guineans are still occupying our land. Nothing to educate us. We the citizens, oh, this is where we are. This is our point now. We decide to do nothing. Say less in Lomo. I want to use this time to kind of ask the government to please explain to us what happened, what's going on. The two meetings that took place in Guinea, and this is first of a kind that somebody do something to you, then you go to do. Our president went to appeal to the Guineans to go back, or why? I think they should have used the neutral ground, maybe to use Africa, send the forward. That's why I don't attend that meeting, because it don't really mean sense that you somebody takes something to, and then you go to the president. And today we still waiting what our president will say. Even up to now, the Internet Minister have not said anything. I think here the main president said to tell. Even the defense minister have never come out to say anything. We still waiting. Let the government try to say something to us. I thank you.
All right, thank you. 776-105-105, 881-14-3504. 0776-105-105, 881-14-3504. Let's hear you this morning. If second round could be here in 2029 between Alexander Cumming and President Joseph Yuma Boaka, who will you vote for? 0776-105-105, 881-14-3504. We're going to be live here this morning. 0776-105-105, 881-14-3504. Let's hear you on the phone line this morning. The opportunity yours is by the time you put in your calls and cash a vote here this morning. 776-105-105, 881-14-3504, 0881-14-3504, 776-105-105. And we will be live this morning on the program Independent Man. Put the call through on 776-105-105, 881-14-3504. Let's hear from you. 0776-105-105, 881-14-3504. Let's hear from you this morning. Who on the line that pick up this person? Good morning.
Good morning.
Your name, where do you join us from?
Dodo.
I'm calling from Daniel Sako.
Mr. Sako, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for the. But let the Liberian start embarrassing us. Here, we are in the Southeast region. We are only 5 countries. That way, we carry only 2 persons. Arizona coming from Maryland.
You can tell the man second round.
Mr. Sako,
yes.
This is the issue.
Yeah.
Nobody determined who goes second round in 2029, and we did it last week between Joe Weah and Alexander Cumming. So now we are predicting if comes 2029,
second round
have to be here between Joseph Yuma Boaka and Alexander Cumming. Who will you vote for? That's all. So if you're voting for JMB, just say I vote for JMB. If you're voting for Alexander Cumming, say I vote for Alexander Cumming. That's all.
All right. I hear what you speak. I have no vote for any American. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much.
Next time your candidate will be there.
0776-105-105, 881-14-3504. 0776-105-105, 881-14-3504. The number supported you, and you will be live here this morning. Let's hear from you. So Mr. Sarkozy have no vote. So, Mr. Zaga, maybe if the days can where maybe your candidate will be out, so meaning that you will not vote or you will not exercise your rights as citizens of Liberia.
Yeah.
0776105105 88143504. You will be live this morning. Let's hear from you. Who will you vote for? A second round could be here 2029 between Alexander Kome and Joseph Yuma Boaka. Who will you vote for? 776105105 88143504. The orange number also the WhatsApp line, so you can call it and we can pick it up on the WhatsApp line here this morning. 776105105 88143504. General, you can go ahead and call coming. I'll let you know.
Yeah, okay. So guys, I'm going to put on I'll put a number on. If you are in like America and you voted in Liberia, they go on election, you can call this number and cast your vote. Whether you from UP, whether because I saw some people from UP who voted. I myself I voted, and people from CDC, people from ANC, they were all in Liberia and they cast their vote. And they will go back again. So if you in the United States and you actually cast your vote last election, you can call this number and you can cast your vote, because I want to let's be fair with everybody. I want everyone to participate. Because there are a lot of UP people on this side. There were plenty. They went to Liberia. A lot of people voted for the first time in Liberia. A lot of Liberians voted for the first time in Liberia. Yeah. So they left and they went home. But again, the last caller, I'm sorry your candidate is not in a race. But if you want to call back and tell us who your candidate is, you could just say it. But you can't just say, I'm not going to vote for anyone of them. If it was me, if I don't want to vote, I would say, okay, you know what? Because Belity is not in the race, I'm not going to waste my vote again. But it will be a time where we will put all these candidates together and see which one of them will get into the second round. And when they get in the second round, we get to know. You can hear me loud and clear. Eh? Yeah, okay. So please, the question is if there's a second round, because since 2005, we always have a second round. Only Charles Stiller, who had 12 political parties and defeated them with landslide with 75% of the vote. But since then, no one party have won election in Liberia in the first round. No party. Whether they try to cheat or not, they have never won or any election in Liberia by themselves. Somebody will have to help them. So you still need people to take you to the finish line. It was not UP alone that took Mr. Boaka to the finish line. It was not CDC alone that took them to the next round. So, apart from CDC and UP, the one that fallen to me, when people are saying that they need another candidate, Ellis Cummings is already going through hell because his party not big. Imagine what the other party they're going to go through too. Once your party is not the size of UP and CDC, we got to collaborate, my people. We got too many parties in Liberia, 50 political parties. How are we going to manage 50? This is wrong. And whole 50 parties, right now, the 46. We got Thomas Knight, he said, party from Mr. Ability Party making 47, and Sir Joseph Party making 48. Then you got Kanu Bala, I think they say he own a party too, making 49, and another party coming up again making 50. Imagine small little country like Liberia, we got 50 political parties. If it's not you, it can be me. But out of the 50 political parties, we only hear about CDC, UP, and ANC. Now CMC. Where are all the other parties? Where is the Tier 1 Gongro party? Where is the Dr. Moniba party? All these parties, All these parties, we can't even hear about them. But everybody there. But we talk about Ellis Cummings. You got Tier 1 Gonglo running. We talk about they talk about Mr. Cummings 1%. But we forget to talk about the other people 1%. Okay, so I think I got a call here. Let me answer this call. Hello, your name and where you calling from?
Yeah, good morning. My name is Jesse Farmer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just called, man, to say thank you so much for this program. I have not had the opportunity to call you or get on the program before, but
Okay.
you are doing extremely well.
Okay.
Though I went to Liberia, but I did not vote because I didn't have a voting card. But this time around, I'll be in Liberia and I'll be voting. So if you can permit me,
Go
I'll be
ahead.
voting for Mr. Cummings. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much. And thank you very much. And his name is Jesse Farmer. And you heard him, man. Okay, good. So you can call this number, whether you ANC, you CDC, you CMC, you Unity Party, man. I want you, if you're a Unity Party partisan and you're listening to me, and you will be in Liberia 2029, or you voted to go on election, you can call this number on the screen and I will pick up your phone call since you don't want to call through the WhatsApp line. So go ahead and then we'll call. But listen, guys, Liberia is the only country that you can never they can never deport you from. We should be proud to be a Liberian, no matter what happens, no matter who's the president. But we all have our political differences. Yes, I support Ellis Cummings and I owe no one an apology, and I expect you to do the same thing. But I am not in love with Ellis Cummings. That's just the real truth. I follow Ellis Cummings based on his platform, based on his agenda, the things that he wants to do, the things that he tell us that will be done for Liberia, especially when he talk about infrastructure. He talk about electricity, roads. He talk about good drinking water and internet connectivity. That is the three major things that can move any country. If you want to develop your country, you need good electricity. You gotta choose something. You gotta choose one of them. You can't just say you will do everything. No. Then he talk about job creation, because when you're working on the lights, on the roads, on the water, internet, you're creating jobs. You will get companies coming from other countries that will outsource their call center to Liberia. Today, you can pick up the phone and call somebody in India will answer us for Comcast. Then he talk about agriculture. Agriculture is the bedrock. Agriculture is the place where the people making money in Ivory Coast today. 65% of the Ivorian budget is into agriculture. That's why you see the people making that money. They spend money into agriculture, so they make it. For Liberia, how much do we spend in agriculture? Nothing. Peanuts. Just to buy fertilizer. Then he talk about education. It's not about putting a building up. He said we must train teachers. We must train teachers. That the first thing you must do, even in your company, when the new software come out, they got to train people to know how to use it. So when we train our teachers, they can even sit in the parking lot and teach the children. You see, not to just put the building up, but no teachers. Primary education, we got to go back to the drawing board. So you see, he chose his priorities. Then he talked about healthcare. They're not about putting one big building down in Bopolu or putting one big building down, you say hospital 14, but there's no medication. No. Primary healthcare, that means every community must have a little clinic. Government must provide medication. You can't just jump on and go straight to big government hospitals. And also government of inclusion. You must get everybody involved. You must bring the people together, the churches. Everybody must get involved. You don't look at people and think they are Crown or Gio or Mano. No, you look at them as a Liberian. That is why I supported Cummings. And that is why I'm supporting him. When I saw that platform, because if I was looking for only friendship, I was going to support George Weah. But it's not friendship. Liberia is bigger than you and I. And we shouldn't compare ourselves with other country. I can be a member of CDC today, but hey, if CDC don't have the best candidate, then I got the right to look somewhere else. You can't be a partisan driven human being. You're a citizen. You want good education. You want jobs. Nobody want to depend on government job. Government job don't pay. Government job don't pay. Today, Liberia is the only place that education has a limit. I see some people, they are mathematicians. They can't go nowhere again. They just teach it. If they don't teach, they don't work anywhere. They're getting crazy because they can't go, they can't advance themselves. What kind of country we got? We can't advance ourselves. What kind of country we got? There's certain things you can't do in Liberia. Why other people in Liberia got to call crisis management? No, we don't have it. Do we respect jobs in Liberia that is with lack dignity of labor? They call it dignity of labor. That means when you see a mechanic man, you respect the mechanic man. But in Liberia, mechanic men get respect. They say the men are dirty men. Even the people that are sweeping the street, they ain't get no respect. That is what the person doing, and that is why we should respect the person for what they're doing. That is what feeding them. But today we laugh at them. You see the young boy cleaning up, we laugh at them. Why other countries, people make money just from cleaning up? You go to certain place, you go to mechanic. Oh, but don't sit in my car, the car because the man dirty. Who told you that mechanic man should be dirty? The people who get the shop, they can't even take care of the mechanic. They can't even get the man clothes. The mechanic man wears slippers. His slipper now cut. He dirty. He can't sit in your car because they think that dirty job. No, mechanic job is not a dirty job. Every job is dirty. Every job. Even if you're in the office, just by playing with the computer, your hands will get dirty. You got to wash your hands. But when you finish with a mechanic job, you take shower, you change your clothes, you go home. You don't wear the same mechanic clothes whole day. So you yourself with the mechanic, you know that. You sort of wash your mechanic clothes. Yes, you will get it all steam, but you can see it clean. When you finish working, you take all your clothes, you go home. When you come to work looking good. When you get to work, you take all your mechanic clothes, you put it on. You put on you take all your regular clothes, you put on mechanic clothes, you hang your clothes up. That is why I supported Mr. Cummings, because of ideas. And if Mr. Cummings ever become president, trust me, it will be a tsunami in Liberia. It would be a tsunami. When I say tsunami, the ordinary Liberians will enjoy it. Because it's not about these corrupt individuals. These are the people that are fighting him. These are the people that are fighting him. You might not like him, but you got no reason why you don't like him. No reason. Everybody say, oh, the man, after the election, he can't tell us who he's going to support. But you never criticize him whether he not qualified. Oh, the man ready, he can just can he sit down, but you never told us that he ain't qualified. Everybody say he qualified. Based on his record, he's qualified. Based on what he did, he's qualified. Or what he have done before. This man managed over $5 billion company at Liberia. I don't care if Mr. Cummings got money. I look at his job ethics. He knows time. Ellis Cummings is the only politician in Liberia that when he tell you, say, let me 10 o'clock at 10 o'clock. He ain't got to kind of be giving you money. Nobody should give you money to vote for them. Ask the question, what will you do? Then what have he done for you? Or the money you get, why you can't create job? Do you know the business he got? Who in Liberia have created jobs all over the country? Who in Liberia have done it? Which are the politicians? Even the one who doing business. Even I go to Liberia when I do my business. Can I take my business to Grand Gita or Maryland? I got to put it one place. The only place I can stop in. That only place I can stop in. But you say, Mr. Cummings, you go to Liberia and open a sugar company. He must go to Liberia and open a big farm. That the kind of some of the business he want to do because of politics. Even he open it, you will vote for him? No. Because if you're looking for somebody who now open business, then why are you vote for Oscar Cooper? Why are you vote for Bernard Ure? Because they get plenty of business in Liberia. Or Simeon Freeman. Or why are you vote? Why you now just vote for business because business get an oil company? Or you doing oil business? Liberians. You never voted for anybody who have done business in Liberia before. We never voted for anybody who created job before. Then why do you want it now? Madam Salif Charter never created job in Liberia. He brought war. We voted for him. Madam Salif never created job in Liberia. She came with the war. We get to know her. We voted for her. George Weah never created business in Liberia, but we voted for him because he played football. Mr. Bwaka never created job. So why you want other people to create job? And who told you must create job before they vote for you? Liberians. And the people that say these things, that because you don't want to vote for Cummings, that because you don't like Cummings, because he's not in your party. If Mr. Cummings are going to be in Liberty in Unity Party today, oh, y'all will be embracing him too. Mr. Cummings is not looking for a job. And running for office is not a job. It's that you want to serve the people. You know what I'm saying? So somebody say, oh, Mr. Cummings should go and run for senator first. Run for representative. What are you going to do in the Senate? What are you going to do in the Senate? Mr. Cummings go to the Senate, he will just be like any other senator. He's not looking for a job, Liberian people. So this is the problem here. There are a lot of people, we got a lot of good Liberians out there, but they're scared. They're scared to come and talk about politics because you will go after them. I met this guy who lived in America for so long. The guy talking about his district. He said, but Mune, I'm so afraid to go to Liberia and talk about politics. He said, if I in America, he said, right now, if I choose to run in my district, in my community, I will raise the money. He said, well, I go to Liberia right now, they will start getting on my back. Where were you? So we're not sort of come who again? Only corrupt people sort of get in politics? No, they're not true. Your children, your son, your daughter, they're in America, in Europe. They won't come who they're scared because the way we treat them. When they come home, you want them to give you money. But by the time they talk about politics, that's the biggest crime they ever committed in their life. Sierra Leone president, where you think he were? When he left from Sierra Leone, he went to go to school. He was in Europe. He came back. Africans, all these presidents, they travel and then they come back to the country. The people accepted them. But in Liberia, you go, by the time you come back, they say, I'll beg you. You should be a corrupt, 100% corrupt for you to win election in Liberia. For what? You say that people getting rich in front of you every day and you praising them. You still want Thomas Fowler, deputy speaker, and we all know how he got his money. You want Jeremiah Cohen, vice president. We all know what he did, how he got his money. You got other people, you know them, how they got rich from your own money, your own tax, the money that's supposed to build the schools, that's supposed to have free education, that's supposed to have health care. They use it. We see vice president acting like he advocating for Liberia because, how much gold? You know what they gave him when he left from there? Nobody even know. He was senator when he signed that new agreement with B Mountain. Mr. Cummings spoke on it. So, Mr. Cummings wrong. The facts check. Facts check on what? Because we don't understand English. When Mr. Cummings open your mouth, people tremble, they scared. They won't hear him. He don't cuss. He didn't say nothing. He criticized. He gave his points and he opened his book to them. No, that they cannot put them where we want. Don't open your book to us. Don't open your book. You want corrupt people, corrupt leaders. Then when you're finished, we come back and start begging. You won't sing for a politician for the rest of your life? No. Okay, Alex, we're going to call it a day. We want to say thanks to everyone. We'll be on the station tomorrow. Same time, we'll be on Kia Radio also. And Maybe on Monday I will start the Joseph Boaka and the George we are on Monday. So tomorrow again we'll ask the question because today only one person called this line and said that they will vote for Joseph Boaka. So I don't know if the UP people are afraid to call, they are embarrassed. But the fact of the matter is that this is not scientific. But it tells us that yes, Liberians are tired with Unity Party. Opposition, it is clear that Liberians are tired with Unity Party. Will the opposition come together to make Liberia better? I will not be so selfish to say, oh no, it got to be George Weah or it got to be John Brown. No. We must put the best if we must remove Mr. Boaka. And I will tell you, nothing has changed in Liberia. The people of Liberia are not feeding it. We still see the children in the streets selling water. We still see the children in the streets selling ammo. We still see them selling the same thing they were doing before. We still see the people talking about Lone Star credit and scratch card and sell and orange. They're doing the same thing. Nothing has changed. Whether you stop the motorboy man from going certain place, nothing has changed in Liberia. The people are feeding it. You break the houses down. You took some people land illegally. Nothing has changed in Liberia. Some people like, yes, we got clear the alleyway, but are we doing it right? We see them taking people land and can't even go to court. We see them taking people land illegally. Nothing has changed in Liberia. What the government is doing. We don't know what is going on in Liberia. The president is in America wishing the best. He came to attend a program. They will be honoring him. He's in California. And maybe they're doing it this weekend. But another thing before I leave, our Liberian president love to travel. It's not about Baka alone. You check other countries, the president don't travel like that. Our president, they can travel because you know what? For every time the president is traveling, they got money. They got padan. They love to travel, my people. Some of these things, it make no sense in even helping us. Madam Sally used to travel every time just to go for help, to go check up. Mr. Boaka doing the same thing. Mr. Weah used to do the same thing. They travel every little chicken soup trip they on it. But look at other countries. They barely travel. When they're traveling, look, but why waste all the resources? Eh? The program in California, if I ask anybody that they will get vest, what going to benefit us? What's the benefit? To honor Mr. Boaka is as a benefit. The senior president, we used to just go watch football game. Left the country for 49 days. Broke the record. The first president in the world that left our country for 49 days to go watch football game. To go watch his son play. And when we came out, oh God, nothing, zero. 49 days. More than President Tolbo. Taught mommy. By the way, guys, y'all have a good day. God bless you all and enjoy your Saturday. Tomorrow, same time, we'll be here and we'll open the lines again. So please follow this station, the Stop FM 10. It's 101, 103.5. Okay, take it from that end, Alex. Take it from that end.
105.3.
105.3, yes. Okay. You can close it from that and tell us, talk to your people, and let's wrap the show up.
All right, so folks, I want to appreciate every one of you who've been supporting us live, and those of you monitoring the radio. I'd like to say thanks so much for listening. We hope to be back tomorrow, same time, same station here on the program Independent Man. Please, guys, if you are calling on the show to discuss issue, go to the point what we're talking about. To bring issues from us and come discuss on the show, No, if we ask you if 2029 maybe second round, people can have prediction. Why you think? We'll know who go to second round or not. So if the question has been placed on it, but just come and vote for who you want to vote for. It's time kind of say you can express your opinion, go ahead and talk, right? So I beg you, sometimes we need to observe these things. If we open the phone line to say who will you vote for, come and just cast your vote and you leave the line, because all of people will be calling, will not allow maybe 2 minutes or 3 minutes to your one. Because there are a lot of people that will be on the line and will be very busy. So it'll be like people call you, we don't want everybody to feedback, but we open phone line for you to vote, go ahead and cast your vote. So I do appreciate every one of you. I'd like to say thanks for always following the show, Independent Man. This is our show. Join us tomorrow, same time, same station. Bye bye from my end.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are in the world. My name is Alexander Cummings, and I love the Independent Minds for a Better Liberia. And I encourage you to listen on Kia Radio 95.9 FM to be informed, to be challenged, to be provoked, to think about Liberia in a new and different way.